In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on February 23, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like access to our exclusive betting picks where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and more, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Now let's get started. Houston versus Tulane. A pair of American Athletic Conference teams take the floor in search of a victory down in the Big Easy. The number 14 Houston Cougars are on the road as they make the trip to face the Tulane Green Wave Wednesday night. Houston comes in off a 76-74 double overtime win over Wichita State on the road Sunday afternoon. Tulane has been off since drubbing South Florida 76-57 on the road last Tuesday in their previous contest. In the all-time series between the teams, the Cougars own a 28-17 advantage and have won the last 7 matchups. That includes a 73-62 home victory in the first matchup this season on February 2nd. Houston is 39-12-1 against the spread in their last 52 games following an against the spread loss. The over is 5-2-1 in Houston's last 8 road games. Tulane is 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 home games and 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 games. The over is 5-0 in Tulane's last 5 games. The road team is 13-5 against the spread in these 2 teams' last 18 head-to-head meetings. This should be an entertaining matchup, 2 teams that are towards the top of the conference standings. Houston is the more talented team, but hasn't looked that impressive in their last 4 games. I like Tulane to keep it respectable here, so Tulane to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Houston has seen the under hit in 13 of their 26 games with 1 push. The Cougars rely on defense as they are 16th in defensive efficiency, 4th in effective field goal percentage defense, and 28th in turnover percentage this season. Houston slows things down as they are 317th in tempo with 64.8 possessions per contest. Tulane is 156th in effective field goal percentage defense and 59th in turnover percentage, in addition to ranking 162nd in 2-point field goal percentage defense on the year. The Green Wave have been solid enough offensively as they are 25th in 3-point shooting, though they are 259th in 2-point shooting on the year. That puts a lot of pressure on perimeter shooting. Tulane is 160th in tempo with 67.8 possessions a night on the year. The first meeting saw a combined 135 points, and it's hard to see much more from these teams here. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. Bradley versus Missouri State. As the season comes to a close, Bradley travels to Springfield to take on Missouri State in Missouri action. Bradley has won 4 out of 5 heading into this matchup. Missouri State had its own 3-game winning streak snapped on Sunday in a blowout loss to Northern Illinois. The Missouri State Bears are coming off of a 20-point loss against Northern Iowa in their last time out. Gage Prim had 24 points for the Bears. Losai Patterson added 18 points. Jamonta Black had 11 points in the loss. The Bradley Braves are coming off of an 8-point win against Illinois State in their last time out. Levy Leon's tied his season high with 21 points to lead the Braves. Terry Roberts had 18 points for Bradley, which earned its 6th straight home victory. Rink Mast added 17 points in the win. Missouri State defeated Bradley in the first meeting between the 271-69 on the road January 5th and covered the spread as a 1-point favorite. Missouri State has a tough defense to score on. The Bears are allowing an average of 67.9 points per game but hold opponents to 41.9% shooting. Missouri State is also tough to stop on defense as the Bears are scoring an average of 77.2 points per game, which is 43rd in the country, and have the 18th best field goal percentage in the nation at 48.2%. From long range, Missouri State is shooting 38.1%, which is 17th best in the country. The Bears have covered the spread in 4 of the last 6 at home, and Bradley has failed to cover the spread in for the last 6 on the road. Missouri State Bears to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Although the total finished over in each of Missouri State's last 3 games prior to that, it finished under in 3 consecutive games. The total has also finished under in each of Bradley's last 5 games and in 7 of the Braves' last 8. Bradley's defense is allowing an average of only 64.9 points per game and held Missouri State to 6 points below their season average in the first meeting between the two. For Bradley to keep this game close, they will need to disrupt Missouri State's highly efficient offense. I'm banking on them being able to do just that. Based on their own efficient defense, which ranks 64th in the country, Bradley knows that they need to win a game in the 60s and not one in the high 70s. They will control tempo and pace and keep this game in the 60s with a strong perimeter defense and a patient half-court offense. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. Tulsa versus SMU. We will have some American Conference action on Wednesday night as we have the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the SMU Mustangs squaring off inside of Moody Coliseum in Dallas, Texas. The Golden Hurricane are entering this game at 9-16 this season, while the Mustangs are coming in at 19-6. Tulsa comes into this game with a 9-16 record overall, and they have gone 12-13 against the spread. In the last game against South Florida, the defense was strong, giving up only 57 points. And that led to the easy victory. Tulsa is averaging 68.1 points while their defense is giving up 69.4 points per game. On the other side of this matchup is the SMU Mustangs, who sit with a 19-6 record, and they have gone 13-12 against the spread. In the last game against Memphis, SMU had one of their best games of the season, winning 73-57. SMU is averaging 74.9 points while their defense is giving up 67.2 points per game. SMU was led by Kendrick Davis, who finished with 26 points. Sam Griffin was the top player for Tulsa, scoring 14 points. Tulsa is 0-6 against the spread in their last 6 games played on Wednesday. Tulsa is 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 road games. SMU is 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 home games against a team with a losing road record. The over is 4-1 in Tulsa's last 5 games played on Wednesday. KenPom's adjusted efficiency margin shows a major difference as the Golden Hurricane are 161st in the country with a plus 0.59 rating thus far, while the Mustangs are 57th in the sport with a plus 13.01 rating so far this season. The difference mainly seems on the offensive side recently, as Tulsa is averaging 71.5 points in their previous 4 games, while SMU is scoring 65 points in their last 2 games. The favorite has covered in 4 of the previous 5 games. SMU Mustangs to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both programs have been playing at a methodical pace, as Tulsa is averaging 69.4 possessions per game, while SMU is averaging 71.6 possessions this season. The defenses in the previous 4 games shows they are slightly below the total, as the Golden Hurricane are allowing 70.8 points, while the Mustangs are giving up 67.5 points. The under has hit in 7 of the previous 9 Mustangs games, so under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.